Yo guys, we are back with another video, this time around COTA. It's round 6 I believe, and it's round 7 actually, because it's end of event 2. Yes, sorry for the delay, I have been so busy with making content for F1 24, and then I will just try to finish F1 23 ASAP as well as now on. But yeah, let's get into the video. We are now in Q1, and again the weather is the same. Is same again, same as before. We have wet quali, or like not what inter, but like the wet weather to dry, same as before. It's actually so weird that we keep getting this weather, which is so rare. But anyway, we're starting our lap. This is our first lap, I believe, in Q1. Starting our lap and then going to turn 1, which is a really tricky corner because you cannot see the corner. We actually locked up the front, but we still managed to hit the apex. We didn't really carry speed we should, let's say. But nonetheless, we're just trying to get the momentum, trying to learn the grip again. As you can see, I'm so rusty. The gears I'm using and everything is super rusty. But we're just learning it. We're just getting used to the weather and getting used to the grip, to just prepare ourselves for the last run of Q1, because we knew even before this lap that we gonna go out for the last run in Q1. Doesn't matter how good your lap is, because the condition getting better. So even if you do worse lap than this, you're still going like 2 seconds faster. So you have to go out. As you can see, I checked the tire temp to make sure I'm not overheating or I am under temp going to last sector. But then this corner was super tricky. You need to cut it, but like not that much. Like this line I think was quite good. Otherwise you're getting marble. Going to last sector, third gear. Actually, as you can see, can't really go full throttle, but we went there for like less than a second. Fred Rasmussen went P1, provisional P1 with 41.8. As you can see, we're going to this triple right-hander, which is tricky in the inter, because you don't have that dry grip that you can do whatever line you want and it is still flat. And as you can see, we're taking it super clean. We're just building momentum around it. No need to over push the car or anything. We just need to learn how to drive again. And our lap was not the best, but let's head into last run. And as you can see, our lap was actually terrible. As you can see, the track is actually dry. I remember some drivers actually went out on soft, so it's actually super tricky. It's quite tricky, and as you can see, we don't have DRS yet. But yeah, it is super tricky, and as you can see, the DRS just enable when we actually arrive in turn 1. We were quite unlucky with that, but it is what it is. But as you can see, there's so much grip. As I said, there's so much grip. We're already like 2/10 up. So basically, that last lap was basically for nothing. It was basically for you to just warm up yourself. That's it. And going to this corner, fourth, and then these laps, guys, it's so tricky, and it's so hard to push the lap, because you have to improve, you have to finish the lap without invalidating it, because the track is like, the improvement is crazy. Like, we are a second up right now, so you can't really invalidate this lap, otherwise you're 100% out. So you have to push this lap to go through to Q2, but at the same time you don't have to over push it, because it's so easy to invalidate the lap and it's GG. But then going to this corner, third gear again, and we nailed the cut again. I think maybe we could cut a tiny bit more, but no need to risk it like that to get marble. And then this corner again, we have so much more grip. As you can see, like, we're just gaining lap time basically every corner, more than 2/10, 3/10. It's just that because the track is fully dry, not fully, but it's really damp condition. Like, I remember, we will check, but I think it was Jarno, Jake and Thomas who went out on soft tires, which was a really hard decision, I think. And yeah, we didn't really go out on soft. And as you can see, Jarno make it through, Thomas P14, and Jake is out of Q1. So one of our championship contender guys is out. I mean, in terms of constructor, he's out, so it's not bad for us if he can make it to Q3, both cars. But then going to Q2, as you can see, the track is fully dry and we're just back on soft. So basically, like, same as last few races weather. And our teammate also came to Q2 as well. Really good job by him. And then going to Q2, um, you jump from wet to dry, so it's a really tricky condition. We did a 9.6 first, which is not bad, but not the best. But yeah, we actually nailed the cut. We actually, I think, nailed that part for our first run in Q2. We still wanted to like build the momentum, but at the same time, we wanted to do a really good lap because if you do a really good lap, it will give you like a good feeling, good confidence. Freddy with 31.232, and we go into this corner. Josh improved as well, 0.1, and then we get a little bit marble over. I think we nailed the cut again. 3.9 speed actually is really fast. And then so we know at this point we are actually driving really well, even though we jump from wet to dry. We're actually driving really well. The lap looking really good as well. Maybe only turn 1 was a little bit scruffy, but the rest was amazing. Going to this last 2 corner, taking a little bit safe. Actually no, we actually pushed it quite a bit. We nailed it. Last corner, take it quite safe, and then we're gonna finish the lap with a 0.042, and we are in provisional P1. We stayed in P1, and that lap would probably be enough, but we still went out because we have fresh tire, you know. So why not? In COTA you cannot do 3 run anyway. So let's head into our last Q2 run. Going to turn 1 this time. Lock the front again, a little bit, tiny bit, but this time we got a way better exit of last time. So we're actually gaining compared to our last delta. Then going to this section, if you guys remember, the cut was really good in the last lap. So let's see if we can improve it. 9.11 first, which is really good. Going to here, 4th gear, nailing this cut, and that one, yeah, I didn't really take a risk. I don't know. We lost like 40-50, but still we are up on our lap time, and I knew like that lap would already go through like 99%, but still I was like, if I can improve it tiny bit, let's just do it. Let's just not take any risk. But then yeah, going to Q2, going to this corner, which is quite tricky, I would say. It's so easy to cut it too much and get marbles, and it's GG. And then we have 3-2 split. We're actually flying in the session. COTA was our was probably my best like pace, was the best track for me in terms of pace. I was really fast in terms of compared to everyone. Also Nico, I think, was really fast. As a team we were really quick in COTA, I think. Not like Spa. And then we nailed this corner as well, last corner as well. We caught it perfectly, and we did a 9.40, which was a really good lap. But our teammate is out of Q2. Yeah, super unlucky for him. I think our pace was really good, but he probably did a mistake or something. Really unlucky for him. But our race pace is really good as well. I hope we can. I'm sure, like in quali, we knew he can just recover. But of course, it was after Zandvoort, after what happened to him. So yeah, let's get into quali. I think we did a really amazing turn 1. And then going to sector 1, trying to hit all the curbs, 6th gear, going to here, and with the 8.4 first, which was amazing, like, which was really fast. And then we nailed this cut as well. I think it was really good, but it was not perfect. But then anyway, the lap looking really good. Going to this corner, 3rd gear, and we nailed it. We nailed this corner as well, just on the curb. You don't really want to go more far to the curb, because then your car will just bottom out and you're gonna lose in the whole straight. I think going to this corner, because it's not last turn, you can still cut it a little bit more, but we quite nailed the line anyway. And we have 2-4 split. 2-4 split is really fast. I think our middle sector wasn't really the best as well, considering our first sector was an 8.4. But nonetheless, the lap looking good. Thomas Rana with 31.218, 219 is P1, provisional P1 now. And we're going to last 2 corner, which is quite tricky. We nailed this corner, absolutely nailed it. Going to last corner, it was not good. Last corner was really slow, and then we did a 7.92, which put us provisional P1, but more than a 10th. And we're heading to our last run of Q3. We knew we have a really good pace, and our PB was like a 5.4. We were flying in this track, confidence on top, and then going to this corner, turn 1. We missed the apex tiny bit, not the best turn 1, but we still we knew our 8.4 is really fast already, so we don't really bother about turn 1, not that much. And then going here, again, 6th gear, trying to put the power down. We did a 901 only first. I think not the best, but we're still trying to improve. We nailed the cut this time. I think it was way better, and we gained quite a few lap time. And then going to this corner, we locked the front big time. Like, we big time locked the front, and here we completely threw away our lap time. We're not on a good lap. Like, not a perfect lap, but it's still like the lap is not that bad. But we need a really good few corners so we can improve. On this corner, we didn't really cut that much. We didn't really gain that much. We only had like 2.8 split, which is really slow. It's not fast at all. And then here we did a mistake as well, going to this corner. I mean, a little bit turned too early, I think. You know, this lap just doesn't look that good. Like, I think this is our worst lap in terms of Q2 and Q3, and we had to go wide again here because otherwise getting marble. We had really good speed, and we knew we have so much time in the last corner. We send it. We did a really good last corner, and we did a 7.76. I didn't do a really good lap, but I'm still, I think, gonna put me. Yeah, oh, actually, Lucas Blakely beat us 7.4, and then Thomas Runner 8.3. Freddie Rasmus is 7.6 as well, and as you can see, you can pause and see it. But we are setting P3, and Freddie in front of us, Lucas in front of us, and it was really tricky. I remember we didn't know if you want to start on hard or soft, but we chose soft, and our teammate's starting P13 as well. I believe he's starting on soft. I think so. He's starting on soft as well because you know, in this track overtaking is quite hard. So I think track position is key. Thomas Runner is starting on hard as well. As you can see, we want to pass Lucas as soon as we can, like because he's on hard. Hards are super slow, especially on opening lap on lap 1. So here I just want Freddy to pass him ASAP so I can pass Lucas as well. But then here you can see we are way faster than Lucas. Right now it's going perfectly for Lucas because he's not losing lap time at all. So here we got a really good line, really good exit. And then you can see we're just using our ERS because if Freddy doesn't pass him, then we like at this point I wanted to dive bomb Freddy. Like I was really waiting for Freddy to pass him. But then here I spamming ERS, I wanted to pass Lucas even if I had to use all my ERS. And then Lucas didn't use as well, and then we're just staying on Freddy's toe slipstream, and then we staying in the middle of the track. You know why? Because I didn't really want to cross the line. In case Lucas like tiny bit outbrake himself, he's gonna hit me, and then we're gonna lose our race as well. So we just go for save, and then we locked our front again. But yeah, here right now we are P2 behind Freddy. Amazing. Lucas went to P5. Here we just need to play with Freddy. We need to play with Freddy, and then because our strategy is the same and we have to work together. So Lucas and the hard runners, I think it was Thomas as well, doesn't catch us. So we just need to work with Freddy. And I know of course Freddy is super fast as well, so we can easily work together. And we just head into lap 6. As you can see, nothing happened. I stayed behind Freddy, let him do what he wanna do, let him just do his pace. Because in this track, guys, it's quite tricky to switch because the dirt here is actually massive in Sector 1. Like in the last part of Sector 1 is quite hard, and sometimes it might be slower to like switch. And you have to also use so much ERS, which gonna cost you maybe like you know, so much ERS in the race, and then you can't recover it, and it's gonna cost you the race at the end of the race. Because right now you just need to save ERS, no need to push, nothing. Of course you have to push with your tires, you're driving, but you don't need to use ERS or anything. We're just chilling behind Freddy, nothing more, nothing less. Just chilling behind, not doing nothing, just as you can see, just saving tires. I just wanted to show you guys this lap. We're just saving tire, we're not pushing at all. Like, even if you guys go back at the video, you can see at the end of Sector 1 I didn't even push the car. I just take it super safe, just right, left, no need to wheel spin the car or anything. As you can see, I'm also like checking the gap to Alvaro behind in case I don't know, he wanted to attack us or something. I'm aware of it. I don't really get cut off. So yeah, as you can see, we're just chilling, nothing more. Saving our tires, and then we're heading to lap 8. I think this is the lap that like the pit window will open. Like if you wanna go from soft to hard, the pit window is opening now. And you always wanna be P1 when you wanna pit. So from here, from now on, I kinda wanted to overtake Freddy without using ERS and without like destroying my tires in case we wanna go longer like Spa. But as you can see, Lucas is in the train as well now. Like Lucas is super close. His tires are way better than soft now, and we used our ERS to stay closer to Freddy. We want to go for a move, as I said. We want to lead, like the lap we want to pit. So here we're using our ERS. We want to pass Freddy. We use tiny bit, so with the slipstream is enough to pass Freddy. Freddy not battling as well. He doesn't really want to like defend or anything. Again, we're not crossing the line. We don't want to cross the line. It's super dangerous. You have to also play it safe as well, guys. Especially lap 8. Like if you lose 2 tenths but not taking the ideal line, but you go safer because the driver behind will not like outbrake himself. Still worth it. But then we overtook Freddy, and for the first time we're leading this race on lap 8. I'm experiencing the clean air. We're heading to lap 11 and we still hasn't pitted. I moved to lap 11, guys, because nobody pitted and we just lead all race. And here we're still leading the race. Freddy doesn't really want it to pass us. He's staying like what I did in the first 8 laps, and we're just leading the race. Me and Freddy basically switched, and but I prefer it this way because then it's the last few laps of the stint and I can lead to the pit. But in lap 11, I'm pretty sure I'm pitting. I am pretty sure I'm pitting because I wanted to avoid like getting undercut, because in this track it's super hard to overtake, guys, because of the ERS. And then here we like literally diving to the pit, and then you guys will see this now. When we dive to the pit, Freddy and Patrick Sipos followed us as well. I really wanted like when I was speaking to the team, I really wanted like Alvaro follow me and Freddy stay out, or Brendan, because then then my fight will be between me and Alvaro or me and Brendan, and then even in the worst scenario I will finish like P2, and then I will still gain on Freddy because I believe Freddy right now is championship leader. But yeah, Freddy pitted as well. He followed us, and then again now we have to work with Freddy, and we are doing it. We are just working with Freddy. I think Freddy wanted to push here, but I don't know, I didn't really push my ERS. I was pushing my driving, but not really my ERS. Like, I didn't really want to go to like 50 or 60. I was a little bit scared that my ERS is gonna be like empty, and I don't have enough for the last few laps, because the saving ERS here was quite high and we were on quite high downforce. So because we wanted to do soft medium, so we went on quite high rear wings to save tires. And here I think Patrick Sipos is out of DRS, or yeah, he's barely in the DRS, and I think Freddy wanted to push with me, so we kept everyone out. But I don't know, I didn't really want to push that much ERS, and Freddy right now, he pushed and he passed us. As you can see, Freddy wants to push and stay out of ERS, stay out of DRS, just get so keep everyone out of DRS. But for me, that was not really the case. I didn't mind it, but if Freddy lead and do that, I will be super happy for it. But I really didn't want to destroy my tires or like push my ears so much. I don't know, maybe I should, I don't, but I made that decision in that lap. I made that decision that I didn't really want to push that much, so we just stayed to the plan. And then here again, Freddy pushing, as you can see, so I have to push a little bit with him, which is really good that he's pushing, because Alvaro and even the alt strat will be way OP, will be less OP for sure, because hard medium is faster strategy here, guys. But it's just the track position, which is the key, and the overtaking and the ERS recharge here was really bad. That's why we choose soft medium. And then as you can see, Freddy pushing as well. He's so fast as well. He was really quick as well. And then Alvaro pushing as well. But we're heading to lap 15 when Alvaro is in the DRS. So everyone is in the pack. Everyone is in the train. And then Freddy was driving a little bit slow, I think. I don't know why. And then I didn't really want to take the risk in that moment, in like lap 15, I believe. Like Freddy wasn't really pushing, I think. I don't know, I'm not really remembering it right now, but I think that was the case. Like, he was a little bit also lifting into the corners. I don't know if he wanted to save tire, he wanted to let me pass. I think he wanted to let me pass. But then I just overtook him because I think I didn't really also wanted to take that risk that Lucas will catch us. So I just overtook him to lead a bit, and then I was like, yeah, I will just maybe let him pass, or maybe I even lead all the race, and if I have the pace advantage, I can just keep him out and then just lead the whole race and win. But of course, after lap 15, I'm just doing my pace again without using ERS, and then you can see, you can compare your pace to your rival Freddy, which was Freddy. Is it even possible that you can just stay in front, or you have to just go behind him? But I believe this guy, guys, this track wasn't that bad for like staying P1 last lap. Like you could defend from, and you could win the race from being P1 in the last lap, because in this race, in this game, it's always like whoever wins who is like P2 in the last lap. But in this track you could win even if you're P1. But heading to lap 19, as you can see, you just trying to don't do any mistake, hitting all the curves, hitting all the apexes really nicely, not pushing our ERS, not really wheel spinning, changing our brake bias correctly, putting our diff in the correct one, and we actually locked the front as I was saying that. And then here going on the straight, and as you can see in the map, you can see Lucas Bleckley behind the other train. Look, so we have two different trains now. The other train, you can see the orange car, which is Lucas. So when I see him, I kinda, you know, in that moment you don't know. So I didn't really want to play with Freddy. I really didn't want to play with Freddy. I decided that I just wanted to push. So Lucas catches a little bit later, because if I go a little bit slower, like cost us maybe 5-6 tenths, then Lucas maybe, like in the scenario, maybe Lucas catch the DRS train one lap earlier, and then it's GG. He can just pass easier, and then he's like in top 3, and then it's so hard to defend from Lucas because his tires will be way faster than us, like 4-5 laps or 5-6 laps. Later he pitted, and we're heading to lap 22, and as you can see, Lucas Bleckley is in the train. He catched us, and he's in the train. He's P5, and right now, guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys would do. But I think, in my point of view, even right now, when I see Lucas with 5-6 lap fresher tire, I think 4-5 laps, roughly around that. If I go a little bit slower to let Freddy pass, like if I don't drive full push, then the whole train will be like super close to each other, and then Lucas can dive bomb like the car in front of him, like in every corner. Then like if I go slower in this right now in the train, I'm helping Lucas massively, because then he can dive bomb everyone, passing them in basically every corner, because any side by side with his tire is for Lucas. So I played it, I pushed. I'm just pushing. Like in this scenario, I just said to myself, even if I lead all race, worst result is P2. I literally said, and even if I have a good last lap and Freddy do a little bit mistake, then I'm winning. So it's basically between P1 and P2. But if I go slower, then Brendan has fresher tire, Alvaro has fresher tire, Lucas has way more fresher tire. So I'm just helping them to dive on Freddy, and for Lucas to overtake Alvaro and Brendan, and then the moment they are behind me, they could just push me as well. and overtake me, and then it's GG. Maybe I even finish like top. Maybe I finish like P5, P4. But we head into lap 27, and Lucas is P4, and we're still leading the race. Unfortunately, Freddy didn't pass us. I think he knew what is going on. Of course, he's way more smarter than that. So he knew what is going on, and he was like, "Okay, Barry, you can push. You can help everyone. You can help me and you. You can just push, carry, and don't let Lucas to stay super close to everyone. But at the same time, I will just chill behind you, enjoy my life, enjoy my race." And as yeah, he did all race. He just stayed there, saved his tires. I'm sure his tires are way better than me, maybe 3-4% better, which gonna make so much difference, of course. But we have enough ERS, like 80% going to last lap, 75. So we have enough ERS. But wait, this lap we're just pushing. We're not gonna play the DRS game. Maybe I should in the last lap. But in that moment I didn't do it. But yeah, let's head into last lap. We're pushing our ears. We're trying to nail every corner. But Freddy nailed turn 1. He just nailed turn 1. And going to this section, he's following us less than 2/10. And then this corner as well. We're doing it perfectly as well. Like we're cutting it. We perfectly again. We're getting a really good rotation. But Freddy nailed as well. Freddy basically nailed all the corners till now. Because as you can see, even Brendan getting gapped by Freddy, so he's just nailing. And this corner he picked as well. We had a really good last lap, but Freddy had a really good one as well, and his tires are better. We can't do anything. We just can't do anything. I'm right now just saving a little bit of my battery in case I get a chance. You never know. And then I think Lucas, Alvaro, and Alfie having a little bit battle with each other. As you can see, Alfie's P5 but with 3-second time penalty. And unfortunately, I forgot to mention as well, guys, my teammate got wing damage. Unfortunately, a really bad day for him. Zanvor wasn't his fault, and then here he's probably didn't have the feeling he wants. He didn't have a good mentality, of course. And then we finishing the race P2. And my teammate also was behind Alfie, so he would finish, I think, top 7, top 6. And we finished P2, guys. Not a bad race. We still doing really good races. P1, P2, P2. And that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.